MacBook Pro 13. 2022 is the controversial addition to the Mac line and packs the M2 chip in a classic chassis. It is a powerful notebook for users working on the go. However, the iPad Pros from 2021 and 2022 also share the most overwhelming features. Which one should you buy? Tough, right? Well, this video is revealing the distinguishing features between iPad Pro 12.9, 2021 and MacBook Pro 13, 2022. So, let's check out the battle between two pros. Design. Awful vs awful builds. Design is indeed a subjective matter. Nonetheless, we can often make observations and break down elements objectively. In this case, one device fills you with awe, while the other is awfully outdated. Apple is still recycling the same body it has been using on the MacBook Pro 13 for years, which explains why the iPad Pro looks significantly more modern. To be fair, though, one device is a tablet, while the other is a notebook. So the iPad Pro expectedly looks cleaner than the MacBook. It's thinner, has a more futuristic build, and weighs significantly less. Display. Thinner, brighter, clearer. The iPad is a pro at what it does. Speaking of thin bezels, the iPad Pro has a display that almost completely defeats that of the MacBook Pro 13. The only downside of the tablet is that it's slightly smaller in size. Otherwise, it has a higher resolution, ProMotion 120Hz refresh rates, 1600 nits of brightness, and more. So if you're looking for the better screen between the two, definitely aim at the iPad Pro. The MacBook Pro's display is decent despite it not being the best out there. If you don't plan on creating or editing sophisticated and colorful illustrations or videos, then it should be enough for your average needs. Additionally, the iPad Pro has a multi-touch screen with Apple Pencil 2 support. Performance. iPadOS breaks the iPad streak. Performance is where the MacBook Pro 13 shines over the iPad Pro. We can't compare MacBook Pro with a dedicated cooling system to a thin tablet. Not only that, the MacBook Pro packs the 2022's M2 chip, an upgrade from 2020's M1 chip. However, perhaps the biggest disadvantage of the iPad Pro is iPadOS. Despite iPadOS 16 introducing the Stage Manager feature, it still is too lacking when compared to macOS. The latter is a desktop operating system that easily defeats the overhyped mobile OS. Additionally, the iPad lacks a keyboard and trackpad. Yes, you could buy them separately, but good ones aren't the cheapest. In the tablet's defense, you get with the iPad a Pro camera system on the rear with support for 3D mapping thanks to LiDAR. Cosmetics or practicality, you decide. In the iPad Pro vs MacBook Pro 13 battle, there is no winner. These are two different devices that belong in entirely different categories. They each cater to unique needs that the other product can't necessarily cover. If you're looking for better portability, the minimalistic design, touch support, then the iPad Pro is a solid device in this department. After all, not everyone needs the power of macOS. If your work revolves around web apps, an iPad with a separate keyboard will work just fine. If you're looking for a more solid, future-proof computer for more intensive needs, then the MacBook Pro 13 is the one to choose. This computer has fans to keep the processor cool, so it will take longer to throttle the performance. That's not to mention that it supports up to 24 GB of RAM rather than only 16 GB. Its battery will also last you almost double the time when in use, so it's more practical than the iPad. Comparing two strong competitors is not just an easy task. However, we've done a little, but choose according to your preferences. This video is just to help over the topic. Hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching till the end.